Hi my little darklings, welcome again to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a look with my most hated pastel palette, the Lorac Pro Beauties Who Brunch Pro Eyeshadow Palette. It's kind of awkward to say. And my favorite pastel palette, Jawbreaker from Jeffree Starrr. I just wanted to do a pastel spring look here, and I just wanted to do my most hated palette because I'm feeling a lot of hate in my art. Hate with the situation, so do a look with your palette that you hate. So try to get all the hate out. The reason I do not like this palette is because they're very pastel. They don't show much pigment on your eye when you apply them. You can barely see them. I was thinking of doing a purple, blue, and green look here. So I'm going to start off with Mimosa. So I'm going to do like two looks, like one on each eye. One Mimosa for like the base. There isn't really like a base shade here, but this one would kind of look good. This one would look good as a base. It's kind of close. It's a little bit orange, but once you blend it out with the no pigment, you can't even see, like, you can't even see the orange in it. It looks a lot more orange in the pan here. And it just goes on like your skin tone here. I'm gonna like deepen it a little bit and put it in the crease too, like make it a little more pigmented and make it a transition shade. If you just build it up, you can use the same shade as a transition. See, there is like no pigment. You can't see anything there. Barely anything. Next, I'm going to use the lavender shade. I hope everybody's doing okay. Today is the first day that we are not allowed to go out unless it's like an emergency. And I'm noticing I'm having to go out more and like interact with more people than I do in my normal life. Maybe I just don't notice how much I'm around people or how I'm touching or like close to them or anything. And I just am more aware of it now. I'm just trying to stay away, keep my distance. See, you can barely see. This is a lavender shade. I am like really packing it on there. There is nothing coming out. Super light. So there is no pigment here, hardly at all. I'm gonna try with my packing brush now. Maybe that will do something. See, I'm really going into it. There's like a lot of fallout here too. It is like super light. This is not my style of like so light and like barely there eyeshadow. See nothing. You can kind of see a hint of like a purple grayish color, but nothing. Next I'm going to be going into blueberry scone here. Let's see if that is any better. From what I recall, it's not. Look at that. There's nothing. This is why I hate this palette. Nothing's coming out. It is like the lightest of the lightest pastels here. This is for like this really subtle, like I don't even know. I guess like even the Korean makeup, they kind of have like a light, subtle shade, but they're more natural to like brown tones, I think. Can barely see it. I'm not a fan of pastels. Okay, next I'm going to be using this bright green shade. It's called Avocado Toast. That one really stands out. Let's see if it stands out on my eye, but I don't think so. See? It's so light and not even there. I'm gonna try putting setting spray on my brush. Let's have a go at that. I'll go get the setting spray and be right back. I'm back. I got my setting spray here. Let's see if that helps at all. Gonna be going back into avocado toast here. And it's not any better, it's just kind of lifting it. It's just kind of lifting what I had there and making the pan wet in here. The setting spray. This palette is a super dud. I got this because of a review from another YouTuber. I guess you can kind of see it with the setting spray, but it's still super, super light. Let's try the setting spray with the blue and the purple. Not really much of anything, it's just lifting it up. This is for if you want a super pastel, like Easter egg look. This is like good if you're into Easter, but I'm not religious at all. I'm an atheist here. That's as much pigment as I think we're gonna get, and kind of blend it out a bit. So it's weather is kind of like spring, summer already. It's already like 90 degrees Fahrenheit, like 30 degrees Celsius here. It's crazy. Well, I guess because into March it's kind of normal. So I'm gonna put gluten-free on the highlight, the brow bone here. So I went out today. Today was the first day of the lockdown. There was more cars out than before when you're only allowed to go to the grocery store, emergencies, or like essential workers. There was more people out today. It's crazy. Like, I went to go take some groceries to my grandma. She's sick. She was in the hospital a couple weeks ago, and to look after her, to visit her for a bit. Put it in the inner corner here. Next, I'm going to be putting just a little bit of the lavender and blueberry scone in the bottom part of my eye, just a little bit. See if it does anything. See, nothing's coming out. There's no pigment. There's nothing. It's like you're just putting air onto your eye. So I've been feeling better. I'm in better spirits than my last video. Things are looking up a bit. Blueberry scone, you can see a little bit more. If you are interested in buying my art, I have prints and my paintings. I'll link them down below. Support your local artists, all of your starving artists right now. All of the artists are taking a huge hit right now with all the events canceled and the studios opening or canceled, the art galleries, everything is canceled for these poor little artists. Like, please support them if you can. Like, I have prints, like $5, $10. Just email me. I would be happy to send one out to you anywhere in the world. Okay, there is no pigment. So let's try the one that has a lot of pigment now. So now let's try this. One little note, like, look at this. I cleaned off my brushes. This was that blueberry scone. It's all on the Kleenex here. Why isn't it on the eye? What's the deal, Lorac? What should I do with this palette? What would you like to see? Would you like me to see me smash it with a hammer? Because I hate this palette so much. You remember seeing James Charles and Jeffree Starrr smashing Huda Beauty and all of those palettes like back last January in 2019. Let's smash this with a hammer. Give me a like and give me a comment if you want to see that in my next video. Like, take all our aggression and frustration on the world out. smash everything we hate. Okay, now we're gonna go into the palette that we like here. I'm gonna start off with Good Morning here. Put that on my base. That's a nice like base color here. It's like pink, neutral, like skin tone color. Then I'm gonna be using Cone. That's similar to this Mimosa color here. Yes, Mimosa. These two are pretty similar. This one and that one. This one's a little more orange. The Cone color it seems a little bit darker too. Okay, let's use that on our crease. It's like a transition shade. So yesterday, before we were ordered to stay in, not only got for essentials, I went to my studio, got a bunch of art supplies and canvases. You can see a painting behind me there. It's a panel that a friend made for me in another art studio, Michael Whithouse and Hardy and Nance. He's an amazing artist, and he's really good like making like panels and frames and stuff. It's a beautiful day today. It's really sunny, it's spring, and like really warm here. So next I'm going to use the Gumdrop shade like I did with the lavender shade. Look at that. That's how you do a pastel purple. How much nicer this is. Can you see? I tried to fix my lighting here. I think I should get a ring light at some point when I can afford it. I tried opening the window over there, but then there was highlight and this was in shadow. It's too much contrast. So turn on the lights over there. So maybe the lighting's a little bit better. That is really nice. This is a really nice pigment. Next, we're going to be using Brain Freeze over here. See? Look at the difference. You can actually see the color. I'm also gonna be doing my highlight, my blush, and my contour, lipstick, the whole look today. That's really pretty. You can see the color really well. Let's blend it out a bit. Okay, now we're going to be putting the green shade Cute on top. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing my art. I have a lot of time. I bought a bunch of different mediums. I got my oil paints, got my acrylics, I got my encaustics that you use with like a hot plate and a heat gun. Really excited to try that. I got time now. This is so much better. The pigment, you can see the green, you can see everything. And then I'm going to be putting the highlighter, Jawbreaker. That's kind of similar to the one in the other palette. Gluten-free. This one's a lot nicer, a little more sparkly. Then I'm going to be putting a gumdrop on the bottom portion here. And then Brain Freeze on the outer. This is a lot better if you want a pastel, like Easter spring look. Look at this mess. What is this? I really want to smash this palette with a hammer. I'm gonna do it in my garage. Yeah, that's our next video. Okay, I think we're good with the pastel. Let's brush off the bake we have on here. This one is like really irritating my eye too. I don't think I should be using it again. It's a few years old too. Like I got it when it first came out. Okay, we got the fallout off. I love this palette. Let's do 2 different highlighters on each side. Why not? Because they're doing 2 different eyes here. I'm gonna do Frozen Peach on this highlighter on the cheek here. I'm just gonna go in with my finger here. I got this one in the mystery box. I'm not a big fan of it because it doesn't really show up that much. Yeah, it doesn't really show up. I guess this is like the no show up, no pigment side here. I'm gonna be using Neffree. I love this one. See, I hit pan on it. I like this highlighter a lot. You can see that a lot better. I do not have anything else Lorac. Like, this is the one and only thing I've ever bought from Lorac. I hate it. I don't think I will purchase from that brand again. There's a lot of brands that I've never bought from, like Bobbi Brown. Doesn't really appeal to me. Seems like just not the packaging or the marketing doesn't really like speak to me or whatever. Seems like more of like conservative and older, like not my style. Okay, that side is pretty good. Now let's do some blush here. I'm gonna be using the Patrick Starrr MAC collab, Take Me Home Again. Just trying to use this up. I don't think I will ever use it. Feels like I'm not making any progress on it. I'll just keep using it and hopefully that's a little bit too much. Let's kind of dial it back a bit. Okay, now we're gonna be doing contour. Gonna be using the Shade and Light palette here. Just dipping into, let's use the light one since it's like kind of a spring look here. Just like a kind of a bronzy, like not too deep. I don't like this look too much. Like the Jeffree one, it's pretty, like the eyes, but this, I'm never gonna use this palette again. The Brunch palette looks cute in the pan, but just the execution not so good. The actual product, like, it's really pretty, but there's like nothing there, no pigment. See? So I think we're bronzed good. Next I'm gonna be using this one, the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. Just trying to use these products up, just put a little bit more bronzer on top. What am I gonna do after this? Probably like eat a salad or something for dinner. I don't know. Go watch some YouTube videos, watch some TV, read a book. Let's contour our nose like very subtly with the light bronzer here. Next, I'm going to be putting the Naked Illuminated Lit on just to use it up. It's kind of a highlighty bronzer color. Okay, we've got everything on. We got this lame-o eyeshadow, the pigmented one, got the blush, got the highlighter, and the contour, and the bronzer. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows and my mascara, see if I have an eyeliner that matches the pastel, and I will be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. I got my eyebrows on, some mascara, and I used an eyeliner here. It's emerald, kind of is pastel. I don't like it very much. It's from AVON. It's called Glimmersticks. It kind of tugs at the eye and it skips. It was really uncomfortable putting it on. And it didn't really have like a precise line. It's kind of all thick and funky here. It has like a thick tip here. I did not like this very much. Got that free from a friend. So I got some setting spray on here. The last step is we're gonna use a pastel lipstick. I chose this one, Diamond by Jeffree Starrr. So it's a pretty pastel purpley blue periwinkle color. After this, we'll be done with our look. This is a pretty color. I like it a lot. It goes on really well. It's really pigmented. It doesn't take a lot of effort to apply it. Just a few times dipping back in. So what kind of looks do you want to see? Just let me know in the comments below. There you have it here. I think we're done. What do you think of my look? This eye is like super irritated and watery and like itchy. I don't know if it's the eyeliner or the eyeshadow. This one seems to be okay, so maybe it's not the eyeliner. I think it might be the eyeshadow. Cause like I'm like, whoa, this is like gonna have to wash this off pretty soon as it's irritating. I hope everyone's having a great day. Everyone's staying busy and productive, keeping their spirits up. I'm trying to do it. I have a lot of projects, a lot of things to do here, a lot of artwork, going to the park, exercising. I have P90X. I got some belly dance DVDs to do, practice belly dancing, and looking into working from home too and making videos for you guys. I hope you have a great day and be safe and stay away from people. Stay inside and stay at home as much as you can. I love you and I hope you have a great day. I said that 1,000 times. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of bored and lonely here. Like, guess I'm gonna sign off. Okay, see you on the next video. Bye, my little darkling. Bye. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, put on the notifications if you like my content. Bye.